Eating Less Sugar by Tatum Utter. My why. There are so many reasons as to why I wanted to incorporate eating less sugar in my everyday diet. One of the many reasons is I have learned from the Blue Zones book that having a healthy diet is one of the many ways to having a longer, healthier lifestyle. Another reason why I wanted to have less sugar is because I wanted to feel more comfortable in my body. Lately, I haven't been feeling the best, and eating large amounts of sugar can cause inflammation. By eating less sugar, I've noticed a big difference in many things. Things to know. Throughout my research, I've learned a lot of important facts along the way. For example, one fact that really stood out to me was from the article named Belly Fat Cure: How to Transform Your Health, Energy, and Waistline. The article states, belly fat has also been linked to additional health conditions such as chronic fatigue, sexual dysfunction, adrenal burnout, sleep apnea, premature aging, and immune disorders. You can gain belly fat by incorporating a lot of sugar in your diet. I know sugar is hard to escape, but if you keep it in mind and eat less sugar, you lower your chances of having health problems. More things to know. Throughout my research, I have learned a lot of important facts along the way. For example, in the article named Cut Back on Sugar for Better Health, showed a lot of different important facts. In the article, it stated added sugars, which are found in processed and packaged foods, are not a part of a well-balanced diet. Processed foods are everywhere, and they are really hard to escape. By limiting and having portion control, you will be more aware of the amounts of sugar you're taking in. Just like me, and not having my daily Dutch Bros will help me in the long run and increase my longevity. Some more things to know. In the third article that I researched, it was a study. It was named Association Between Free Sugar Intake and Nutrition Dilution Among Japanese Adults, the 2016 National Health and Nutrition Survey, Japan. In the article, it stated, sugars have attracted considerable attention because of their potential relationship with human health, including dental caries, obesity, type 2 diabetes, and cardiovascular disease. Among seeing this information, I realized that sugar is not getting away from us. This was a survey between Japanese adults, and I know America is really bad about their sugar consumption. But it was a little reassuring that other places have this problem just like us. More things to know. Finally, in my last article, it was named Implications for Farmers of Measures to Reduce Sugar Consumption. In this article, it had a lot of different facts and gave me a lot of different knowledge. In this article, it states, however, consumption worldwide appears to continue to exceed these recommendations, with a review of studies from 1995 to 2012 indicating around 13 to 24% of dietary energy coming from sugars. This is an insane amount of sugar being consumed. I also feel like since there is an ascendant effect that comes with consuming sugar, people are not being careful, and that is the dangerous part. My plan. So my plan incorporates me trying to consume less sugar. I went from eating and not paying attention to my sugar intake to really cracking down on it. I had a documentation of pictures of foods that I ate, and I also took mood tests along the way to see how it affected my mood by eating less amounts of sugar. So here is my process. I started on April 19th and ended on April 25th. It consisted of a week, and I first started out with my first meal of eating grilled cheese, my second meal of eating Chipotle, my third meal of eating a vegan wrap, my fourth meal of eating a soup and some water, my fifth meal of consuming chicken and some vegetables, my sixth meal of eating Alfredo, and my seventh final meal eating another salad. So I know I could be a little bit better with this, but I continue to sleep in a little late, so I tend to have like a bigger lunch. So by me having a bigger lunch, I don't consume really breakfast or dinner a whole lot because I'm already full from my lunch. So these were my scores right here. My first day I received a 5 out of 27. My second day I received a 7 out of 27. My third day a 9 out of 27. My fourth day a 5 out of 27. My fifth day a 3 out of 27. My sixth day a 13 out of 27. And my seventh day a 17 out of 27. So in a perspective, I didn't reach my goal of becoming like fully happiness, great. But you can tell that from the bottom up that I was increasing with my moods, and it was hard at first, but by not taking in as much sugar as I normally would, but it has taught me a lot. So my results. I would say that I was pretty successful. I stuck to my word, and I know it's very hard to escape natural sugars, but I avoided my daily energy drinks. I know when I would take my mood test, there was a significant amount of change, and I documented and kept a food diary throughout the whole experience as shown in the slide before. Reflection. As far as my reflection goes, I feel overall it was a great time. Some things that went well were I came to the conclusion that I can cut out most of the extra sugar intake. This will help me with my longevity and my health in the long run, and I wouldn't change much. I felt it went really well. Critical thinking. This matters because I've learned in the Blue Zones book that your life is valuable. Just by not incorporating sugar can help me with my health and for me to live a better and longer life. And here are my references.